Hey people at YouTube land, Zach Hall back here with the channel Bible Fanatics, where we go from ink and paper to life and living. And I just want to thank you for joining me today. Got a quick comparison video for you that I wanted to do between the Cambridge Emerald Text and the Cambridge Large Print. Now, the Bibles that I have though, the large print for Cambridge is actually a TBS reproduction. So we'll talk about that in a little bit here, but these right now are probably two of my favorite Bibles that I own and use currently. So I kind of want to just give you guys a comparison, show you the differences and the advantages of both, and maybe if you're interested in one of these Bibles, this will help you make a decision. So on the left we have the Emerald Text here from Cambridge. This is about 5.5 inches by 8 inches, so it's a very good hand-sized Bible. You can see it says Holy Bible on the front. It's got a very nice spine. Comes with one ribbon marker, has the head and tail bands there. Nice gold gilding. French Morocco leather, which is really nice and flexible. So you can see here. So like, that's actually, it's really softened up a lot since I got out of the box. So this French Morocco is actually becoming one of my favorite leathers. I really love the feel of it. It's soft, yet it's still got some structure to it. So on the inside here, you have your title page. It does come with a basic presentation page. See there. A couple blank cardstock. Then you have your title page. The paper on this is pretty thin, but it's still nice. So there's that. It's printed by a print corps in Belarus. Got the epistle dedicatory, and then you're going to have an alphabetical list of the Bibles, books of the Bible. And then you'll have the normal list here with their chapter numbers. So you can see that. This is going to be in an 8-point antique type number 3. So this is the same exact font that is found in the turquoise. Hope I can get that to focus. There we go. Same font found in the turquoise. It's just a little bit smaller, and obviously it doesn't have the references. But still very bold and dark. You got the nice white paper. You have the page number at the bottom there. You do have headers here. You have the book and chapter number at the top. See, the Psalms are laid out really nice. And then the back of this one, you're going to have a Bible word list for archaic words in the King James. And then you also have a Bible reading plan that takes you through the Bible in 2 years. You're going to have more cardstock pages. Then you have the vinyl paste down liner here, and then the back. So that's that one. This is the Cambridge Large Print. Again, this is the Trinitarian Bible Society reproduction of it. So if you got the Cambridge one, it would say Holy Bible on the front. It would be in French Morocco leather. And then it would say Holy Bible King James, and it would have the Cambridge seal at the bottom. This one from TBS is just as nice, though, if you're interested in this one. This is calfskin, and you can see the spine here just says Holy Bible and TBS. The Cambridge and TBS both come with one ribbon marker. You have the head and tail bands. This one is art gilded from TBS. The one from Cambridge will just be like this, where it's just a regular gold. And getting into it, also the difference here, the Cambridge will not have these family presentation pages. It will have that basic page you saw in the Emerald Text. But you can see here, this is produced by Cambridge for the Trinitarian Bible Society. It is their large print text. So everything on the inside is exactly the same. So you have the epistle dedicatory. This is printed in Italy by Lego. The paper is a little bit thicker. Here you're going to have your index page for the books of the Bible and their chapters. This one's a little bit bigger. You're looking at about 9 by 6 on this. So I'll get you a comparison here. So if we put that on there, you can see this large print's a little bit wider. And it's about probably an inch, 3/4 of an inch taller. So about a 9 by 6, still easy to hold in the hand and carry. This paper is a little bit more white than the other paper. You're going to have a beautiful 11.5 point text, very easy to read. It does have a line down the middle on this one. I have your page number in the center. And then you also have headers on this Bible as well. Book and chapter at the top. You have your Pilcrow markers for the chapters. Has a little bit bigger of a margin all the way around, and the Cambridge would be the same exact way. Like I said, everything on the inside is the exact same thing as the Cambridge. So here's the Psalms. Give you a look at that. And this one, unlike the Emerald text, is just a straight text-only Bible. So that means when you get to the back here, you're not going to have anything. So there's the end of Revelation. You have one blank page of Bible paper there. Then you have a couple cardstock, and that's it. So both are very well-made Bibles. I'll show you the boxes they come in here. So again, I have the Trinitarian Bible Society's edition of this, so it's a little bit different a box. Cambridge box for the large print will be the exact same as this. But they're both clamshells, so they're both the same in that regard. So they both would just open like that. Of course, Cambridge, though, comes with their guarantee. So if it's defective, you can send it back and get you a new one. I'll show you the back of the box for the Emerald. There's the ISBN if you're interested in it. You can look that up. Evangelical Bible sells this for about $55 for the black text. For the red text, I think it's about $58. So either way, it's really good. Trinitarian Bible Society, I think, sells this for about $105. You can get this from Evangelical, though, for about like $88. The Cambridge large print is cheaper. It's about $80 from evangelicalbible.com. So you can check that out. But I'll give you an in comparison here. This is an 8-point font bold. This is 11. Well, this is technically 10.5. 11.5 with the leading. So I'll try to open these up, get you a comparison of that. I'll lift this up. Hopefully it'll focus there. So you can see both of them are really dark fonts. Both are very easy to read. Of course, if you have maybe older eyes or you just want a large print, go with the large print there. But if you're looking for portability and just something that's easy to carry, you want to bring it to church, even preachers, if you preach out a lot, or you just don't want something taking up your pulpit space, the Emerald text really is a great option for you. This thing is super, 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 super light. I mean, it's really feels like a thin line, and it really acts like a thin line. It's only an inch thick, so you can see it's really not that thick of a Bible. Matter of fact, I'll just compare it to this one real quick. So you can see the difference there in the thickness. So the large print's 1.25 inches, closer towards 1.5 inches. The Emerald text is just about 1 inch thick. So again, it's like a thin line. But both of these are very easy to carry. Both of them are really no-nonsense Bibles. They are just text only. And I don't know if you can see on the camera really well, but to my eye, again, this paper, well, I take that back. This paper looks a little bit more white in person. This is slightly more of a cream color, but it's still more white than it is cream. So I know that might be a little confusing, but we can see the darkness of the font. This is 11.5 point. This is 8-point bold. And that's what I'm just talking about. Like, the boldness of these fonts make it super easy to read. Like, if you just had an 8-point, not bolded, just gray font, it would be really hard to read. But because it's bolded, you can tell it's very easy to read. You can see there is some ghosting here. Like I said, this paper is pretty thin. But again, for $50, I mean, you can't really complain. It's a Cambridge for $50. You're still getting good quality. This Bible's amazing. Show you how they break in. So I've had this Emerald text. Well, actually, let me tell you. So since August 26th of 2019. So I've only had this for about 5 months. And it lays flat pretty much everywhere. So, I mean, there's the title page right there, and it lays flat. And then if you want to go to Genesis, we can go there. Still lays flat. Hop back to Revelation. or at least somewhere close to that. Yeah, here's 1 Peter. There's Revelation, still laying flat for you. So it breaks in really well. This one I've had for a lot less time. Let's see what day you got. So December 11th. So I've had this one just barely over a month. However, it's so well made. So there's Leviticus towards the beginning of the Bible. There's Genesis, lays flat. This one does have a, noticed, a little bit harder time laying towards the back. So here's 1 Peter. And there's Revelation. So you can still see it still lays pretty flat there in the back. Give you guys a shot of the grains again. Again, this is the calf skin from TBS. The French Morocco would be a little bit more close to this French Morocco. You can see though when you flex that leather, the grain. And this French Morocco really has broken in amazingly. It kind of just blows my mind. I really like this Bible. It's growing on me. And then let's get out of the Psalms for this one. You guys can see. So I'll kind of leave you with this comparison here. Let you guys make the choice. If you have any questions about either one of them, let me know. I know I've been gone for a little bit longer than I would like to be, but I have a couple more videos coming out, so keep an eye out on that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. Any video ideas, I'd love to take those too. So if you just have a question about the Bible, or maybe a question about something about the Bible, where to buy one, what Bible should you get, anything like that, like what pens to use, I would love to answer those questions for you. So hope you guys have a great day. Take care, and God bless.